Hey guys, welcome back. Or Bomb here. Say hi, Golden Gaboo.
Hello.
She's doing her homework, so she won't be talking. But I'm gonna go ahead and find a battle. This is the same team as we used last time. Oops, that's not the right team. Let me pull that up for you guys. Same thing. Bankai the Aegislash, the Thunderous, Hungry the Hippowdon, Furbait, Akirius, and Bachelor Party. This is going to be the last video with this team, and then I'll build a new team. So if you guys want me to use a specific Pokemon, be sure to leave a comment below, drop a like, subscribe, all that good jazz. And we found our first battle against Mad Dog BR. He's using Quagsire and a Blissey. Why would you not use Chansey? Oh, whatever, that's fine. Just ignore her papers, guys. It's all good. She's staring at me, but that's fine. Good luck. Oops. Let's see. My win condition here. Once again, I still don't have any fire moves, but that's fine. I don't really need them that much. This thing will die to Stealth Rocks. This is a straight up sand team. I'll need. He's got a good team. I don't have any grass that moves for the Quagsire. That's gonna be a problem. I can kill the Tyranitar pretty easily with my Bachelor Party, but Hippowdon doesn't look like Hippowdon pretty much hard counters his team from the looks of it. There's not much he can do against me. T-Tar comes out. We're both gonna set up rocks here. I'm gonna set up Toxic just in case he decides to Dragon Dance in my face. I'm also gonna set up rocks to stop the Talonflame. If Excadrill comes in, that's fine. Once again, he just Rapid Spin all he wants. It's not going to change anything. Hopefully he doesn't go in on Excadrill though, predicting an Earthquake, because I would love to Toxic something. His only real switch in is Blissey and Quagsire, but he does go in Excadrill surprisingly. Alright, that's fine. I'm going to go for a Stealth Rock here. Now I'm just going to stall out his Rapid Spins. This balloon wearing Excadrill is going to be a problem though. I'm going to have to actually go probably into... He goes straight for an Iron Head. No flinch, please. Perfect. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and slack off predicting his Rapid Spin. He's taking a lot of damage from the Iron Head, so I could really slack off stall this thing. The Rocky Helmet's doing enough damage. I also don't have a really good switch in for Excadrill. Everything kind of like takes a hit. He does switch up to Earthquake though. I can't really do much else just because of the fact that we'll see if he goes for another Earthquake. I'm going to go for another Slack Off here. I do want to get rid of that. Oh, he goes for a Rapid Spin. He does take the damage, which is fine with me. I'm going to go ahead and set up another Stealth Rock here. Stealth Rocks, and because I need this thing to take damage. Talonflame over here. Excadrill's probably Mega from the looks of it. He goes directly into Blissey, which is fine with me. This is a free switch. I kind of want to go into Aegislash, but I mean, he can't Toxic Aegislash. I'm going to go into Aegislash here. We'll see what he goes for. He goes for Toxic. Like I said, you can't really Toxic Aegislash. Hopefully he'll predict me to go for a Swords Dance and want to switch out. I am going to go for Flash Cannon here, predicting really anything. He goes for a Wish, interestingly enough. Do I get a Special Defense drop? Nope, I do not. I am going to go for another Flash Cannon. Hopefully the Excadrill comes in so I can pop its balloon, because once it's popped I can kill it with an Earthquake. I don't know what else he's going to switch into here. Hopefully it's Excadrill, because he needs to get rid of these rocks for Talonflame, or else his Talonflame really can't afford going in on anything. Not to mention I have King Shield for Talonflame. Oh man. And he does go into Excadrill. This pops his balloon. I'm going to go for... I'm just gonna I'm gonna go for King Shield here. Hopefully he goes for a Rapid Spin, and then I can lower its attack using King Shield, and then I can switch into Hippowdon, because like I said earlier, there's not much he can do against Hippowdon except take damage. And now that the balloon is popped, there's nothing to really worry about. I can just spam Earthquake, and we already know he can't come in on Talonflame. What's he gonna go for? He does go for Earthquake, which means I get a free switch into Hippowdon. Hippowdon's Earthquake will do a lot to everybody, but but probably the Quagsire, and obviously Talonflame will resist it, but once again I can just Toxic Stall the Talonflame. Unless he Swords Dance, there's not really too much of an issue, plus I have Rocky Helmet to add to the recoil that he's going to do to himself. Manaphy is going to do a great job with sweeping his team once I get rid of this Quagsire, but even Quagsire is not going to appreciate a Psychic from Manaphy. Plus Scald Burns on anything would be really nice. Combine that with his Sand, with his own Sand, and Blissey's going to get Tear Down, and then I also have Sand with my Hippowdon. So this is going to be fun. I want to burn the Scizor really bad. I also really want to burn the Excadrill, but once again, none of my Pokemon are really good at safely coming in, unless I do some really, really good predictions. Other than that, I have to completely focus on keeping my Pokemon in and doing as much damage as possible. I'm going to start the timer. I usually don't start the timer, but this guy's taking a pretty long time. I hate that these battles take like 15 minutes apiece. Remember when Showdown only took like 5 minutes to finish a battle? But Manaphy will do good with Tail Glow, and then being able to Scald everything minus a Quagsire, which unless a Quagsire is unaware, that'll be unaware Quagsire is probably really good just to stop the Aegislash for that matter. Then it can Earthquake or Scald or whatever it wants to do. We're gonna go ahead and pause here until he makes a move, guys. I'm really upset about that. Oh. Alright, so I switch into Hippowdon. He goes for Rock Slide. Interesting play. I don't know what he was predicting besides the Thunderous. I am going to go for Stealth Rock here again, and then I'm going to just start spamming Earthquake. If Talonflame comes out, that would probably be his best play, just to get the Talonflame out and then start Swords Dancing if he has... Oh, wait a minute. I already have Stealth Rocks on the field. Whoops. Why did I not see the Stealth Rocks? Whatever, man. I'm going to go for Slack Off. Oh, well. These things need to be a little bit more apparent. I'm going to go for Slack Off here. He is going to go for Quagsire. That's fine with me. I don't know if this thing's running, what's it called, the Rocky Helmet. I am going to Toxic it because Quagsires can prove to be annoying. And then I'm probably going to go into Manaphy. Let's see. He does, oh, he misses his Toxic. I'm sorry, man. That is really blow because he needed that Toxic to help wear down my Hippowdon. I am going to take this time to go into a Curious, I guess? I don't know if he has Water Absorb or not, though. I don't really want to go into Quagsire, into Bankai, because a Burn would be annoying. Even though a Burn is not the worst thing that could happen, I actually am going to go. This is why I run Special Aegislash, because a Burn isn't too debilitating. So I can just hit him with a Shadow Ball, see if he's physically or specially defensive based on the damage. He does go for Ice Beam, which does only 5%, and there's no freeze, which is good news. I'm going to go straight for a Shadow Ball here because besides Blissey, he has nothing to eat it. And if Blissey comes out, there's nothing a Blissey can really do to me besides just Wish. And if Blissey does come out, I am going to go directly into my Bachelor Party because I want to get my speed boost off, so I'm not too worried about being slower than a lot of his Pokemon. Plus, here comes a Blissey. He does take no damage because of his typing. And I am going to go directly into Bachelor Party here. I want to get off. Hopefully he doesn't predict me to switch. I also want to go into Curious because Curious is going to be a good job at taking down this Blissey. But I really want to get off my Mega Lopunny. That's a big thing I want to do right now. After that, I'm just going to go for a bunch of returns. What is he going to switch into? I don't think he has anything to switch into here. I am just going to go for a high jump kick because he has nothing to absorb it. Unless he gets a double protect, there's really nothing he can do. Talonflame would be his best switch in, but I'm pretty sure Talonflame... Oh, he did try to go for the double protect, and that is a dead Blissey because of that. That does suck, but I mean, it's only... I think it's a 50% chance the second time, so that happens. If he did land it, though, that would have been impressive. That was probably his best play, though. And he forfeits. Well, I mean, I guess team matchup happens, man. Sorry about that. Be sure to check out the battle on YouTube later, though. I'm gonna go ahead find another match. We'll be back when we find one. Oh, never mind. That was really quick. Choice Band Nido. Wish we had face cam, guys. Go Bookaboo is just dancing her little white girl dance. All it involves is her swaying her arms. She didn't hear me, luckily enough, but she'll find me in the video. She'll hear me in the video. How you doing? How you doing, boo? Gonna talk to people? Gonna stay quiet? She's gonna stay quiet, guys. This guy's running Nidoking. Automatically, you should never run Nidoking. Always run Landorus over Nidoking. Just Landorus Incarnate, I should say. I do want to get up my rocks because it looks like unless this thing runs Defog, nothing runs Defog or Rapid Spin in this team. So I am going to go straight away for Hungry to get off my rocks. 25% here, breaking sashes. He does go straight into Heracross, which is great because there's not much he can do against me. And if he does choose to Mega Evolve, close combat's his best move, and I can absorb that. So I'm going to go for Stealth Rock here. I'm going to eventually give him a Toxic unless he is not Mega, which means he'll get the Gust Boots, and I really don't want that. Unless he's Moxie, which, you know, you're better off getting Guts in OU because everybody's burning. He is Mega, though. He goes for Pin Missile, which shouldn't do much unless he keeps getting crits. I don't know if Heracross gets slower. It doesn't look like it. But that damage looks like he is going to kill me if he does do another one. So in that case, I am going to go directly into Bankai because I 4 times resist Pin Missile, and I resist Rock Blast. I'm immune to fighting types. He goes for Earthquake though, which is a really good play on his part. It's really annoying, actually. Okay, it looks like I'm fighting a really good player here. He knows what he's doing. I am going to go for King Shield here just to get some more leftovers damage back. See what he's going to predict next. He is just go for another Earthquake. I kind of want to go into Beads, but I really don't need Beads for anything else. Nothing like this. This Thunderous is not going to be doing too much damage to me. So hopefully he goes for another Earthquake, or at least not a Rock Blast. And I should be able to paralyze this thing easily. Sorry guys, Goku's laughing in the background. I'm going for Thunder Wave here. Hopefully he decides to stay in for some reason, but chances are he won't stay in, but I do need to get off his paralysis, or at least switch him around. He goes into Ferrothorn, I get the paralysis on the Ferrothorn, which is good. And then here I'm going to go directly into... what should I go into here? I'm going to go back into Hungry, because unless he has Power Whip, there's not much he can do against me, and I can get off my Slack Off. He might go for like Hazards or whatever, and that's fine. It's not a big deal if he goes for Hazards, but I am going to go for Slack Off because I do need to get myself back into where Heracross won't kill me range. Let's see, he does have Leech Seed though. Now, considering his team, what would be my best switch? I think I want to Shadow Ball this thing, so I am going to go into Bankai. I'm going to go into Bankai, hoping he doesn't go for a double Leech, because I lost a lot of momentum here. He switches in Will-O-Wisp. I am going to go for Shadow Ball here. Will-O-Wisp won't do that much. He shouldn't go for Hydro. He has no reason to. He goes for Volt Switch instead. He has nothing to eat up a Shadow Ball. His best move would probably be going into Ferrothorn to eat as much damage as he possibly can. But that's the only Pokemon that could really... unless this thing's Assault Vested. Tornadus the Rain Assault Vested is pretty damaging. He does go into Tornadus the Rain actually, which gives me a free chance to go for a Shadow Ball, which that thing does not look like it's Assault Vested. I'm going to take this time to go for a King Shield to get some leftovers back. Hopefully he doesn't run Defog, but if he does, that's perfectly fine. He actually goes for Hurricane. Seeing the Hurricane makes me want to go directly into Furbait and get off another Thunder Wave on something. These things need to get paralyzed like right away. He does go for Knock Off, which is a great move. That way he did super effective damage and got rid of my leftovers. That also didn't do that much though, because Thunderous the Rain doesn't have too much physical attack. Hopefully he switches into like something along the lines of Heracross. Let's see what he goes into. He does go into Heracross, which is really good news for me. I am going to get the paralysis off. I'm going to use this time though to defog. I think Mew is a good sack now. There's nothing else I really want to do against his team as far as like setting up hazards. So if he gets fully parried, that would be great. But If not, that's also fine. I am just going to go for the defog here though, and I'm going to set up my own rocks. And see what he goes for. He does go for Pin Missile, that does knock me out. I am going to go for Hungry here. It's disgusting to him. Get up my rocks again. My defogger's gone. I have to stop his own Pharaoh from getting rocks, but there's nothing I can really do about it. Let's see. He runs Leech Seed, which is not the worst thing. What should I do here? I guess my best move would be to go into Bachelor and get some damage off, but I don't think I can do that. He's just gonna go for who has the least amount of HP in my team? Bachelor does. I'm gonna go into Bachelor here. I'm gonna get off my Mega Evolution and just go for an Ice Punch to see if he runs Protect. He does go for Stealth Rock though. I'm actually gonna go directly for High Jump Kick, and hopefully he doesn't have Protect. If he does, he's probably not gonna reveal it. Not this turn at least. So it is a big 50-50 here, but I don't want to take that damage from no Protect. That's not gonna kill, but that's fine. He does get fully parried though, so that's great news. Meaning this turn I'm actually gonna go for an Ice Punch. Predicting anything to come in. Ice Punch actually destroys his team. Sadly though, he goes for the Gyro Ball and takes me out, which is really, really annoying. I thought the Ice Punch would be enough. It wasn't though. But that's okay. I still have Angel Slash. Angel Slash can bring things back. I'm going to go directly for another Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball will do a hefty amount of damage to everybody, as we already know. It's pretty much a sack for him. He has to sack something off, and then I can get some leftovers back. Let's see. Fairthorn does get sacked. I get leftovers back. I can go for King Shield on anything. There's nothing he can do besides burn me with Rotom, maybe. He does go for Nidoking, though, because he's probably Scarfed. I am going to go for King Shield first turn, just to get back some HP. He has Flamethrower on it, so that tells me to go into Curious and go for a Scald, mainly because that's really my only good play at this point. And I could burn something, which is always good news. Let me go ahead. He does go for Earth Power. That is way too much damage. I have to sack off a Curious now. I'm going to go for a Psychic here. No, what am I doing? I'm at Scald. I'm going to go for a Scald here, just to burn something maybe. Let's see. Psychic does get a crit, but not kill, which is really annoying, but I can't really do much against that. And I'm going to go for Scald here. He can't switch into Tornadus again, which means he has to stay in and do damage. He goes for Hurricane, and that does take me out, meaning I can revenge him with Tornadus. Now that Ferrothorn is gone, it's not a big deal. This thing's really fast, though. It does outspeed my Thundurus, so I have to go into this thing and go for a Shadow Sneak. But I am going to spend the first turn going for King Shield just to get back some leftovers. I have no reason not to. I don't know what he would do here. He does choose a switch, which is, I guess it's interesting because he can spend a turn. He can spend a turn sacking off that thing when it gets to that point. I'm going to go for Shadow Ball here on this Rotom Wash because there's nothing a Rotom Wash can really do to me. I mean, he knows I'm special, but he does still choose to burn me. This thing, Bankai is pretty important. As much as I don't want to have to sack off my beads, it looks like I am going to have to sack off beads because I can't do much against this team without Bankai. So I am going to actually sack off beans here. Beads here, I mean. Why do I keep calling them beans? Let's see. He goes for Hydro, but he misses, which is really frustrating for on his part. But what can you do? I am going to go for a knockoff here to get rid of anybody's item that comes in, except for, of course, Heracross's. His best play here would probably be to go for another, what's it called? Another Hydro Pump just to kill me, but he does choose to go into Heracross. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to kill it from this range, but I am going to go, should I go for Thunderbolt here? Thunderbolt would do a lot of damage. If he gets fully parried, that'd be awesome. If not, then I have to just sack off beads here. Thunderbolt does kill though, which is great news. I severely underestimated you beads. So I am going to what's it called? This is good, unless if that Garchomp is Scarfed, that'd be annoying, but if not, then that's good news for me. It does look like I am in a pretty favorable position. If I can knock off the Scarf off that Nidoking, that would be great. This thing is not Scarfed. He's probably bluffing the Scarf. I am going to Hidden Power Ice here. He is Scarfed though, never mind. Forget I said that at all. I'm going to go into Hungry here. This thing probably runs Ice Beam, which is going to be really, really frustrating. But I am going to go for Toxic. I have no reason not to. Everything in his team would like being Toxic except the obvious Nidoking. Nidoking, if I can be at a high enough health by the time Nidoking comes out, I could just Earthquake the Nidoking. I can also Shadow Sneak it with Aegislash. Aegislash is gonna have a. Let's see. He does go into Tornadus here though. Oh, I forgot Tornadus had Regenerator. That's why he switched out. Okay, so here I am gonna go for Slack Off. Because Earthquake or Hurricane's not going to kill. No, I got the Confusion though, and I did hurt myself in Confusion. And that might have lost me the game right there. I'm pretty sure that lost me the game. He has no reason to not... Did he switch up moves? I don't remember. Nidoking. Yeah, he's not Scarfed in any way. But there's nothing... I can't do much here. At all, actually. I'm going to go for Slack Off just because... it's my only play at this point. But he does just choose to go for Earth Power, and that is the game for him. That Confusion hacks really, really stopped me from winning. I wasn't at full enough health to absorb anything and go for an Earthquake. I am going to spend this turn, just Shadow Ball. I mean, there's nothing else I can do here. And that's our second game, so I'm going to go ahead and call that an episode, guys. Hope you guys liked it. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe. I am going to make a new team next, so be sure to give me comments below on what team you want me to build. And yeah, later guys.